Hi everyone, welcome to my Star Wars Rise of Skywalker movie review. Now to go into this review I have to mention The Last Jedi, so I didn't care for some of the choices in The Last Jedi, as for Luke becoming a hermit and Snoke being a pointless character. I thought the new advantages of what the Force could do was creative and refreshing, and enjoyed the element of bringing Rey and Kylo together. That doesn't change the fact that I don't like the movie, and the climax was dull. That being said, I went into this film not expecting much, and I was surprised and glad to leave the theater, appreciating the writing and tying up the loose ends, and making it feel like a consistent story. I was really concerned about them putting Leia in this film after Carrie Fisher's tragic passing, and I thought it would be tacky and not well written to write off her character, but they had good reason to leave her in part of this story. In The Last Jedi, I was already aware of Carrie Fisher's passing, so when Kylo Ren blew up the starship, I was hoping they would have killed Leia off, which I thought would have been better than writing her off. But I'll be honest, what they came up with was a much better suited for the character. And the chemistry between Daisy Ridley and Adam Driver was the best part of the movie, honestly. There's quite a few new characters that wasn't needed. I felt the ex-stormtroopers wasn't necessary, and should have been cut from the film entirely. I really enjoyed the film and the ending, with Rey being accepted into the family of you-know-who. But I think that's a good moral for all of us, young and old, is that it doesn't matter where you come from, what matters is that what you become. And that's very true. The score is beautiful, which, I mean, it could be expected for a Star Wars film. There's a little bit of tiny spoilers, so I'll turn this off if you're not want to hear it. The only part I didn't like at all was the death of Kylo Ren when Rey heals Rey. Like in Return of the Jedi, Darth Vader slash Anakin, his character is redeemed, and his death is, pretty emotional, even though he was evil for so long. But now, in this case, it's just not really emotional at all. It's just, I'm like, what happened? I'm like, that's it. It's honestly kind of laughable. Like several people in the theaters laughing. I don't laugh because it was. I mean, it was funny in a way, but it's kind of like disappointing because like you could have done better than that. If anything, I think he should have probably just appeared, like like the rest of them have, as far as Ben Kenobi and Luke Skywalker. Um, it would have been much better, honestly. But aside from that, the film was really good, and a nice final conclusion to the sequel trilogy.